Good morning, guys. Good morning. It is Monday, the 14th of April. It is time to get started. Um, so let me go to option. I'll make sure this volume is turned up. For some reason, I'm getting. Okay. Maybe not. Might have to start over. What's this? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if this is recording. Let me pause it for a second. All right, so yeah, it was recording, so it's all good. All right, so we're going to get started for the day. Just to fill you in, I did receive that those funds via Cash App. It came yesterday, so it was 656. Oh, it was a little bit less than $656 because that's and I've already withdrew it out of Cash App, but so you can see it. Cash App does they do charge fees. So you see $647.83 right there. That's the amount that was withdrawn. So it worked well within a couple of days. It didn't even. I thought it was going to be 3 business days, but within a couple of days it was already in my account. So, or it was already in the Cash App account. So I'm happy about that. Um, So yeah, we are back, and we are in the real account. Um, I was thinking about maybe doing both the practice and the real, but more mistakes are prone to happen doing that. Um, and but mm, I mean, I think it's still worth doing. Having that practice in on the practice account and then come back on the real account and trying to do this without messing up. Um, so yeah, on the practice account, I'm using proper money management strategy, which I'm using proper money management strategy on both. My plan is more risky on the um, real account though, versus um, the practice account. Um, because I had a goal of flipping this $1,000 within a couple weeks to 3,000, and I want to make sure I hit that goal. So um, I've been trading with a little bit more than, well, not say a little bit more, three times more than what I'm supposed to be trading with. 3% is what I'm supposed to be trading with um, at the beginning, but I've been trading with 15% at the beginning. Um, and pretty much multiplying everything times three when it comes to my technique. If just to clarify, 3% is what I trade with initially. If I win that, then I trade with another 3%, and then if I win that, then I trade with a double my my trade amount. Whatever that 3% is, I double it. And then if I win that, then I double that. And if I win that, I'm done. So four trades in a row, four primary wins in a row. Um, and if I end up losing a trade, then um, bear with me. My cat, I swear. Can I help you? Just so that you can see what's going on here. So I have four cats, just in case. Anyway, I'm at home today. I'm not working. So let me get back to it. Oh, so I want to close out. Another one of these. People want to hop up in here. I'm kind of by myself today, so they like to attract to me when I'm by myself. They don't want anything to do with me when I'm by myself. When other people are here. But anyway, okay, let's get back to it. Yeah. So what I was saying is, if I do lose though, the first trade, then the second trade reduces by half. Um, so if I start off with, let's say, $50, then I lose that, then the second trade is $25. If I lose that, the third trade is even half of that, $25, which is $22.50. If I lose that, then I trade with $22.50 again. If I lose that, then I'm done. So 4 losses in a row as well. But because, but I'm just reducing it by half each time when I lose. Except that last trade. That last trade is the same. So doing that, it mitigates your losses when it comes to any consecutive trades that you might have in a row. Um, the side part to that is, if I do lose anytime throughout those or if I lose and I'm in a losing streak, right? Um, at any time, if when I win one of those trades, then I start back with the initial trade of 3%. So the initial trade, then pretty much I start over and I pretty much try to win again. So pretty much I'm saved every time I win a trade, regardless. Then I'm saved, but I pretty much have to start over. Okay, 4 trades is what I need to get. If I am on my fourth primary trade and my fourth winning primary trade, so I won 3 already in a row, and I'm on my fourth one, and I lose that one, then I immediately trade only half of what the initial trade was, which was, like in this case would be $50 was the initial trade. Then I would trade with $25, and then so that $25 would be my second trade on the losing streak. So that's how it works out. Um, my stop loss is 15% of my bankroll normally, but because everything's tripled with what I'm doing now with this real account, because it only has $1,000 in it, I'm trying to flip it to 3,000. Since everything's tripled, I have to. So my stop loss is 45%, 15 times 3. So that's what that is, and then my pretty much the time that I end, like pretty much if I get over 5% is what I try to strive for, my goal uh, per day, over 5% of but with since I'm tripling it, it'll be 15%, over 15% with this account, which happens it happens pretty easily if I end up winning 4 times in a row, regardless of when I do that. Since I'm at home, I have more time. I'm not having to multitask. I'm not having to, I can catch more opportunities because I can focus on it. So hopefully this video is shorter because of that. We will see. I think I am going to do demo and real, just because today is supposed to be my last demo day before I start with the real, and I think I can pull it off. I have more time to look at it and make sure that the trade is correct, not make mistakes like I've made previously. So let's get started. So $2,650.25 is what I have here. I'm going to go ahead and write that down if I haven't already in my notes. Where am I at? Okay. Trading strategy. There we go. All right. a long strategy. Okay, 1234. Yeah. Okay. So this is the last one. Finished that there. That was the real account, and the yeah. All right. 2049.15. Okay, this is a little more than that. A little bit more than that because I was doing some little dollar trades the last video or the last time. 2650.25. Monday the 12th. Let's be the 14th. Do I have that right? Yeah, okay. All right. $2,650, 14 cents. 25 cents. All right. We'll see how many trades it's going to take to get that. And then I'm doing the real account also. So let's see. All right. Okay. Yeah. Start at 2,000. Let's see what I have. $1,000. $1,000. Finish at something. We'll see. Okay. Let us get started. All right. So that you can see, I mean, I was thinking about maybe editing it out, but as far as my setup, but it is important that you get that you can see the how my logic and what and what I go through when setting this thing up. And this one, if you notice, all this dead space, this dead area here, that's because the market was down. So the market just got up on this candle here. These should be hour long candles. Yeah, you can see right here. It shows that they're hour long candles. All right, so so let's see if we can find anything, any support resistance lines, which are just floors and roofs that we can put on these candles. So of course we start with the very top. The very top of the pairs. Okay, AUD, CAD is the first one, and I do see a support, but this one broke out of it. So so it would start here and at the end of that support. It's not. It's a little bit. I mean, I don't like it because I mean it is two, like it's so those last two, but because it kind of just started, there's not a lot of history on this. I mean, it's about maybe 13 or 14 candles of history, but which is enough history really. And it is, you do see a trend, uptrend, one, two, three, but but the trend really looks like. Let's put a line on it real quick so you can see what I'm saying. What I think, the trend was really, from here to here. Really, that's where that's what the trend looks like. But because this candle's here, you kind of have to put it there. So I don't really like it because only one candle hit that low. I mean, it's still like on an uptrend, but I mean, I would rather. I think that this would probably be more legit, but because like this candle did go all the way down here, but then hop right back up. I don't like it though. I think we could find a better something that's a little bit more steady. So I'm not gonna do this one. Let's see if we can go to another one. DCHF. Okay, this one's better. It's a more consistent looking chart when it comes to the uptrend. I would probably start the trend here, because again, you're trying to find something that's kind of straight. If you start back here, you're not going to be able to find something that's straight. So, like, straight from here all the way to the end. So this is kind of where it's at. For the last, looks like for the last 8 hours or so, um, it's been on this trajectory. So we're gonna just wait till it touches that line again, and go from there. Also, there's a roof on here as well. And the roof, if you recall, I was working with parallel channels before, but the parallel channels act up, so I'm not gonna mess with that. The trend lines work fine. I mean, I like the parallel channels because you can make them a little bit thicker, and you can have like a little window that it needs to go through. But it's not. You can just wait for this to get close to the trend line, and that's good enough. All right, so you see that these are narrowing, right? So usually once it gets around this area, around the end of the narrowing, so like in this area, and around there, that's when a breakout happens. And it usually happens in the direction of the trend. So this is an uptrend, so it would break out up here, like right around the end of this cone, right? So so we're done with this one for now. So we're setting up all this. I meant to take the stars off of all of these because these stars, they stay from day to day. So you want to take all the stars off so that you can just have the favorites for the day. Okay. All right. So we have that one set. AUDCAD. Have we looked at this one already? Yeah, we looked at this one. Okay. So next one would be Euro CHF. I can see a trend on this one as well. All right. Let's see. Starting here. Starting here. Going up here. And I'll adjust these lines as we play. And the roof looks like here and here. Yeah, about there. And we're setting these up for reversals, right? So whenever we're waiting for the line, the price to get. I think I put that one too far out. We're waiting for the price to hit one of these lines. And you see it's already getting really close to this line down here. So this might be a good opportunity for a trade. Let me set this up as well. Today, $2,650 is what this one is. Divide that by 2. Well, what in the world am I doing? Okay, now let's times that by 3%. $2,650.25 times 0.3. $79.50. $79.51, round up. So $79.51 is what we're going to be trading with. All right, that's on that one. And oof, man, I do not feel like having to do this on both the practice and the demo. Okay, but we have that one in. Let's see if this thing is going to hit this. And you see it hit the line there, right? And it got close there. This is hour. We shouldn't be even looking at the hour. We're supposed to be looking at 5 minutes. Whenever we get ready to trade, yeah, you switch to 5 minutes. So it's getting close. So yeah, and then we're going to do a 15-minute trade. By default, I like to do 15-minute trade. You see, it was pretty much close all throughout this time, and it looks like we're on it's like a downtrend. Downtrend kind of started here and went here. If you look at the rest of it, it's been kind of like that up, and then it went down, up, down, up, then down, and then it went down here, and it went back up. So, um, but yeah, 15 or 20 minutes would be good, I think, for this one, um, because it went down here and then it went back up 5, 10, 15 minutes. Then it went down here. Let's say we hit it here, right? 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then 20 minutes we would have been safe. So maybe 20 minutes. Okay. Euro CHF, I will switch over now to the real. Hopefully we can get this set up as well. So we're looking for Euro CHF, Euro CHF, EUR CHF. There we go, 89%. Mm-hmm. All right, and with this one, $1,000, 15% of $1,000 is what we're doing, which is $150. Come on now, work with me. Okay. And I don't have the lines set up here. Okay. I need to. So let me go ahead and set the lines up. What? No, right here. This one. Oh, I'm sorry. This is 5%, right? Or this is 5-minute candles. Don't want to do that. We're gonna set up in the hour. See, that's the thing. When working with two things back to back like this, and you're trying to catch a thing, it, you know, you're trying to catch a good trade. Sometimes you get like you're doing too much. You're trying to do too much. Okay, so everything's set up. It looks like it with this one, so where I can just properly put the trade in. Okay, so let me go back to 5-minute trade candles, and I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do it on the practice one first. What is going on? What is this? Why does it look like that? What is that? I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit it because oh no, okay. Why? Oh, and this is a real account. Why? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I don't understand what that is. Okay, so this is a good trade also. So I'm putting that one in. I'm gonna go back here and then put the trade in where I wanted to. Well, I mean, I guess I did compared to the other. The other let's see. Yeah, compared to the other chart, it looks like I might have put it in the right place, but let me make these lines look more accurate. For 30 minutes. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't like that entry. I really don't. All right. I mean, we probably still win, but I mean, I've lost like a lot of the value in it. Um, look at I mean, really, let's see. There. Yeah. Oh, I mean, if it goes down to this line, I'm gonna put in another trade. I mean, the next trade will I'll put in will be half of this, right? So because I do think that they're good lines for the hour. But if you look at here, I mean, somehow, oh, because I didn't account for this green line or this green thing right here. I mean, that is part of the support. So it's not mean. I mean, it can go further than that. I don't know why I didn't see that. This is part of the support here. This is, I mean, because you to get the most accurate line, you go down to the 5 minute, and then you adjust the line based on the last candle. Obviously I can't adjust the line now because in the 5 minute I have to go to the 30 minute time frame to adjust to get the most accurate that we can get. Right there. So if you see it, it's not really. I mean, it's still going down pretty much. It's still going down. So so I didn't get a good entry point. That doesn't mean that I'm probably not gonna win still because I do have it on the 20 minute, but it's not really what I wanted to do. So we'll wait it out and see what happens. But I really don't like it. Hopefully we can get a better entry. If I see it go below that, I'm gonna come back to this, and I have one trade open. You can see that where you're winning in the practice and then in the real. Um, I don't like the fact that my very first trade was already a freaking mess up, though. You know, what it is, what it is. We'll see what happens. If we win, it will be closer than what it should be. But yeah, we have 20 minutes about to wait on it. So let me make sure that I have that favored. Okay, so that's favored. Oh, I was supposed to take off all the favorites on this one as well. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna worry about doing both real and practice. I'm just gonna do real. Okay, um, because I mean, it's too much. It's too much trying to do both. So let me go ahead and take the favorites off of everything on this. Let me see with this one. Yeah, I don't have lines on any of these. So let me just take it off. All right. Goodness gracious, man. All right. Bounce back. Bounce back. That's all right. There we go. All right. So let's see what we got. What we're working with. We're working with all these OTCs, and the first one on the real starts at 89%. So you see how this platform likes to play. In practice, you get 92%. As soon as you go to the real, you can't find a 90. All right. Anyway, so I like this. Let's make these trend lines look good. It looks like, oh, this one is pretty much skyrocketing up, though. Mm. And this hour, no, just 5 minutes. For peace sakes, just get it right. Get it right now. All right, so the hour, and this is the one that I didn't like because of this candle right here. I'm not doing this one. Okay, let's go to the next one. You want to find consistent lines. Your setup is really important. Like that's the foundation of your trades is your setup. So you need to set up. If you're not setting up, if you're not setting up, you don't know what's going on. You can't execute proper trades if you don't set up. And that's it may take some time, but it's not too much time. And once you do it, you're done for the day with it, and you can start trading. Okay, so that's where that's at. That looks good. Okay, AUDCHF, and yeah, I'm gonna try not to get distracted and just set it up before actually doing any more trading, because the trading will be there. Like you'll find positions. I don't like the base on this and the roof on this. Nah, I mean, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't see. It's too, right here in this area, all these big candles all of a sudden, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay, yeah, this is better. This is better. You know, like starting here and going up to here. I mean, if that's the case, then it's already kind of out of the. It's already. I mean, this would be a good trade opportunity, pretty much. But yeah, one, two, three, four, five. It's five candles. There's five candles. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Oops. See how it's already like in good trade position. I don't know how long it's been in that trade position. There's no roof. I don't. I mean, there is a roof, but the roof is only one, two, three, four candles. Um, so yeah, and so let's just see. I'm not. I kind of don't like this. Yeah, it's been out for a while, and it might be coming back now. Um, I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see if it comes back. Oh, I mean, it was following for a while, and then it hit out. Yeah, and then there's a big candle coming back. Okay, um, it is still risky. Like what I would normally do is wait for it to cross this line, and then see what the next candle does. Um, yeah, because if this was an actual breakout, then when it hits this line, it's going to bounce back down. So it's going to pump up to here, and then it's going to bounce back off the line. Because now this line here, which is the floor, it would act as the roof for the new trend. Okay, that's if it was a breakout. Now, if it's not a breakout, which I mean, the indicators here, the candles, three candles in a row going down indicate a breakout. So, yeah, I mean, I could wait on it and see what happens. So let's keep on going. GPP AUD. Okay. LGC CADCHF. Okay. I don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like it. It's. Oh no, this is 5 minutes though. Let me go back to hour. Yeah. Okay. So this one. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's a breakout as well. But you see this candle here? Like that messes up the whole line. There's no line anymore, right? Um, well, yeah, there's no line because you want to trace the line from the last candle that hit to the ending candle on the trend. So this one you can't put a line on this one. The only line you can put a line from here to here or from here. Oh, come on now. Anyway, from here to like here. You know what I'm saying? But But yeah, anyway, I don't like it. I'm not doing that. CAD, CHF, no. Okay. Next one, AUD, CHF. I guess we have lines on this one already? Yeah, okay. All right, this one is better. I do see us. No, are we in hour? Yes, we're not. I do see an opportunity. I think we have an opportunity already. From here to here. Yep, it's already. Oh, I mean, it's close. It's close. It hit all the way down there, and now it's back up here. All right, so let me put a roof on this as well because I do see a roof as well. Yeah, the roof was like from here to here. All right, so let's go to 5 minutes because I do see an opportunity. All right, so it's been out, and let me make sure that these lines are good. Oh, come on. Come on now. Work with me. Okay. I mean, it's not perfect. Let me go to 30 minutes. Well, 30 minutes it looks better. Oh, not that one, not that one. This one. Nope. What? This one. All right. Yeah, so it looks like it's getting right back up again. It's going to go right back up again. Let's go 5 minutes. Yeah, see, it's already okay. So yeah, I like this. 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. And it's 75. Oh, come on, just okay. If I can get it back to that line, because I do like this. I mean, it looks like it's going to continue the trade going up, but I need it to go back to the line. I mean, we kind of missed it setting up, but it might pump back down. And here we go. That's good. All right, put that in. So my next trade would be 37.50. Yeah, and if you just notice, like if you look at the rest of this, I mean, it happened here and then pumped up. Like, each one of these candles represents 5 minutes right now. So 20 minutes would have us from here all the way up here, which is good. It's safe. Same here. This one right here, it pumped back up, and 20 minutes would have us 5, 10, 15, 20, over the line. Then, it did hit here, and then 20 minutes later, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 minutes would have been like right here around the same even area. And then it went down through there, and then it stayed like in this area. So, I am expecting it to pump back up in the next 20 minutes. We'll see. This is a secondary trade because we have our primary trade in already. Okay. Now, I don't think this is a breakout. I don't think this is a breakout because, I mean, it did break out here, but then it came back. It consolidated. Like this candle broke out and then it consolidated. Then this one, went up a little bit. Then this one went down a little bit. Then this one went up a little bit. Then this one's going down a little bit. So it's like kind of playing around a little bit. Hopefully it goes back up. This is a better position. So I could place another trade here, but you have to kind of, because I'm on my second trade right now, you have to kind of be a little bit, what's the word? Careful with your trades, because you know that you only have two more losses, or I mean, as of now, like you're playing as if you lost, so you only have two more. So this is your third trade in a row. That's how you kind of have to play it. So I am not going to take that chance on this one because it was playing around here, right? It was playing around here for a while, so it might continue to play around before it goes back up through that area. If you look at the stochastic oscillator down here at the bottom, it's right kind of right on the line when it comes to overbought conditions, which is a good sign as well that it might pump back up. But I'm not gonna actually take that chance right now on this one. So CAD we can do it. Let's see. I just want to see real quick in history. Okay, so in the history with this one, we're losing that one. Only have 2 minutes left on it, and we're losing by 117, which is pretty significant. So that's our primary trade, and let me just flip to a Euro CHF, just so that I can kind of see if my mistake that I made is what's costing us right now. Euro CHF, where's that? Come on now. Come on. See how it's all the way down to 51% now? That's ridiculous. And so yeah, so pretty much it wouldn't matter if we got a good line. It looks like it's breaking out, which happens, I mean, sometimes it breaks out of the channel, and you know, and it is what it is, when that happens. So this one looks like it is breaking out. So we're gonna lose that one, and I am kind of relieved though that it wasn't the mistake that I made as the reason that we're losing. Is just that it was a breakout type of situation, So I'm not upset with that, It was still a mistake, because the trade should have been down at the line, at the support right here, but we still would have lost it, because it's a breakout. So, on these ones, you can still watch it because it could go back up to the support line, and with breakouts, usually they will, when it goes back up to the support line, you can see what happens. The next candle will tell you if it's going to go back down, or if you can trade down, or if it's going to stay up in here. But if it stays up in here on this, because this is kind of like it's a pretty obvious. These candles here are showing a lot of selling pressure. That's a hammer candle here. This next candle, if it's also a hammer, we'll see what type of candle it is. But more than likely, it's going to continue going down. And there's ways that you can trade breakouts, but I want to get a little bit more experience in the practice account before actually trading breakouts in the real. So I'm not going to trade a breakout and with real money, not yet. But let's see what this candle ends up at. So it looks like it's going to end pretty bullish, which means the next candle should also be going down. It should finish under this candle. That's usually how it works, But again, I'm not going to trade it because I could probably trade in practice, but I don't have it set up in the practice. So we'll continue. So because I lost this trade here, then the other trade now is my secondary trade. It's my primary trade. Which is the Euro CH. Was it Euro CHF? No, CADJPY. So that's my next trade right here. So this is my primary now. So we already switched down 37.50, which would be my secondary, which would be a secondary trade to this primary trade until this one either loses or wins. If it loses, then the next trade would be my primary trade. So let's keep going and see if we can find any more setup. Okay, this one is pretty going down. Okay, let's put a trend line to it, or a couple. You can see it's pretty, I would say pretty steady. Oh, wait a minute, we're in the 5 minutes though. That's the thing. Always make your candles an hour. Okay, so with the hour, here and here, So it looks like we're in a good spot as well to put a trade here. Um, and then here and here. Okay. Um, all right. So let's go down to 30 minutes. See if we can make the lines a little bit more accurate. And the line, this might be a breakout. Okay, the line's there. So that's probably as accurate we're going to be able to get it with the lines. Go down to 5 minutes. And yeah, it's, it broke out, and then the next one was a kind of an inverted hammer, which means that the next one should be lower, which it was. And the next one is, but maybe it's getting smaller and smaller. If you look at the volume of the candles, they're getting smaller and smaller. So, and that last one was a doji candle. So that's those are signs that it could reverse and start pushing up. But you don't know how much is going to push up. You don't know how much is going to play. So you don't want to take any type of chance on this. It did break out. So like if we caught this earlier, we would have lost probably, because that's 5, 10. This is 15 minutes right here. The candle, like from here, if we had put it in here, then the next candle is 5, 10, 15, and then we'll be on a 15-minute candle. Not that's not even including the time whenever this one closed down here. So, yeah, we would have lost that one if we had put a trade in, if we had found it right here in this area. But the line, the support is consistent. Yeah, the line is accurate. It is consistent with, it's a good support line, but it's just this is a breakout moment right now. So I'm gonna watch it though. See, okay, we're already on that one, and it's still playing around right here. AUDJPY. Okay, so on this one, I do see opportunity as well. That's on 5 minutes though. Let's go to an hour. I gotta remember to change it back to an hour. Okay. Trend. At least I see at least the floor on this one. There's a floor here. And then here. And then for the roof, it looks like it's here. And here. So it's already broken out. But that's what happens. Remember I told you, whenever they intersect, like whenever you have a cone, this is like a cone from here, to there, like the cone. You see where it intersects. That's the tip of the cone. So usually there's a breakout in the direction of the trend. Now in this case, it was going up, as you know, so it was going up here, and then it started to kind of like even out, but overall it was a downtrend. Like the downtrend line right here let you know it was a downtrend, but it was also, the baseline was an uptrend at the same, so the floor was an uptrend, the roof was a downtrend, and it came together and it hit. Now, and if you see this huge candle here, there's something called flags. So if you notice this here, this candle here, this big candle here, that is the flagpole. And then these candles, all these candles here are the flags, kind of, because it consolidated and it kind of just went, zigzagging throughout. So that's where the flag. So this is what's called a flag, and the flags usually, in most cases, whenever it hits the cone like it did, and then it breaks out in the direction of the flag, of however the flag was at first, like the flagpole, pretty much. and you see the flagpole is going up. It's like way up. So that means that should go up. So we did, I mean, we kind of missed this opportunity, but that's fine. There'll be others. So I really don't think we should even play this one because I don't see, I mean, it's already a missed opportunity. So let me go ahead and just get out of here. AUD, JPY, USD, CAD. This one is a huge breakout candle, but there was a floor. So let's put the floor in. Okay. Yeah, it's not really no, because well, one, two, one, two, three, four. Yeah, it's only four candles, 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's only 4 hours. I try to do 5 hours or more. Um, and then there's a huge breakout, huge. Let's see the roof. Yeah, the roof is more of there's more support on the roof, or there's more of a consistency with the roof on this one. We'll see. We'll watch it. I mean, I really don't see me doing anything on this one because of this huge breakout. You know, I doubt it's going to consolidate back all the way. You know, um, do I even want to waste my time on this one? Yeah, I'm gonna take away this one though because I don't see. Well, no, might as well leave it there. Let's see what happens. Maybe later on it might do something. I don't know. All right, we'll play it. USDCAD. Okay, this one I like. Yeah, I like it. It looks pretty good, and it looks like it's a breakout as well. Everything looks like it's breaking out. What's going on with that? There and then there. Well, no, the last candle is here though. So yeah, this is. It turns out this is not gonna. We're not gonna be able to play the floor on this one because we don't have 5 candles that can touch the very end of this candle, right? So we can't play that one. What about this one? The roof here and here. Yeah, we can play the roof. So that's what we'll do. Put this over here somewhere. Okay. All right. Mm, mm, uh, okay, well, this one, yeah, I think we can do both. Yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And we're kind of like in a good position right now to play that. Can I put a straight line from here to here? Yeah, that works too. Okay. All right, because I like this one, let's go to 5 minutes. Let's see. I mean, it's right there on the line, and it looks like we're set up pretty accurately. 30 minutes real quick. But right there, yeah, 5 minutes. All right, so this is the best that we're going to get when it comes to setting up, which is fine. It's good. And, it's been playing around there. If you notice, it bounced here, went back up. Then here, same thing, bounced and then went back up. So it's safe to say that once it bounces, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. I like it. All right, and so that's the end. It's good. It's a good entry. That's a really good entry. So let's look at what we're doing over here. We have a minute left on this one, and we're losing by 64 points. Let's just check in with it. JP, okay, this first GPG JPY, I'm gonna put a favorite on it. We can come back to it. That's the one I feel the most confident about, though, the GPG JPY, because it's I mean, it's kind of, we caught it at the right time. CAD JPY, CAD JPY, CAD JPY. All right. Yeah, you know how this is one I was saying was playing around right here. We put the trade in. I didn't really feel confident about putting another one in because, yeah, we didn't know what it was going to do, and it looks like it's still playing around. You know, which is, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, the trade probably wasn't the best trade because, I should have, I mean, I knew that it was playing around right here, um, and I was hoping that it would go back up through there, but it didn't. So it hasn't, and it's only a minute left. So I kind of like if it gets this close without, then it's one of those things where luck would have to intervene, and I'm not in the business of trying to be lucky with this. So it's probably gonna lose. That's fine. We started off rocky, but yeah, I think things are gonna change up. So we'll see. Since this one is going to be, oh, okay, oh, it's already ended. All right, cool. So that one, chalk that up. We're on our third primary now, which we have that in already, and I do feel I do feel good about that one. So let's continue. And I don't see a reason to play anything here because it's just playing. It's playing right now. I mean, we need consistency in this, and there's no consistency here. Um, it's kind of it's not in this trend anymore. So we can go ahead and take this one off. I'm gonna take this off favorites for now. Let's see if we can continue to find um, some more pairs, some good consistent pairs. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I mean there's no roof really, but the floor. No, sorry, you can't really put a floor here either. Okay, so let's keep on going. So we're in the 69% now. So we're pretty much done because you don't want to play anything under 70%. You know. Now that doesn't mean that these can't hop up into um the 70% later on. It might, but we have five already selected? We do. We already have five favored. So let's just work with the five that we have favored. Let's see what's going on with them. Woo! Look at that. Huge breakout. Huge breakout. So and then this is the hour candle. Like the new hour just started. So the new support will be here, which is not. I don't like it. I don't like it. That this candle threw things off. You know. So this support is no longer valid. I'm not. Uh, remove that. So all you have is the resistance now line on this one. Um, that's if it ever gets back up there. Usually with a huge breakout kind of like that, there's a new, that starts a new pattern. So that might not um, be what's the word? relevant anymore. That resistance might not be relevant anymore. Um, so yeah, I mean, do I want to even watch this anymore? I really don't, because yeah, I doubt it's going to get back up there. So we can take that away. This one was the cone, and um, the new one finished outside the cone. So kind of the same situation on this one. It's probably going to start a new trend, which, you know, the lines that I have here are not relevant anymore. So I'm gonna remove this one as well. I don't know why I went to AUDJPY. Just make sure. There's a flag here. If you notice, there's a flagpole here, and then the flag is right here. Been a huge candle right here. That was the breakout. Yeah. So, yeah. No. Don't like it. GPB, JPY. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, this is the one that we had played earlier. Where are we at? We are at 13 minutes, and it's still in that area. If we can get a better, nah. Since we're already on our last trade right now, you know, like this 37.50 is our third trade, so we're on our fourth trade. So we don't want to. I mean, even though I really do like this, I really do like this trade. I don't want to put all of my eggs in one basket. All I have is one more egg. You know, I don't want to put that in this basket. So I'm not going to do this one. Okay, let's see what's the next one. Okay. We still have this one favored. I don't think this one should be favored anymore because it's broken out. That last candle broke out tremendously, and so I don't think it's going to hit that resistance anymore because again, the resistance is the support or this resistance was drew in with before that breakout. The breakout kind of creates a new pattern, and the new pattern is not going to hit all the way back up here. So I'm gonna no, I don't like it. I'm a unmark it. This one, it broke out, and yeah, so it makes this one irrelevant as well. Everything's breaking out. I'm gonna uncheck this one as well. Look at that. Something happened, I guess. Something happened in the news, and everything broke out. So, you know, maybe right now it's not the right. It's not the best time. Yeah, everything. Look at that. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened in the market, and everything's broken out. You know. So you know that makes me feel a little bit better as well because you know the last trade my first primary that we end up losing for the day was a breakout. You know. And you know since everything's breaking out like that, you know this you know that does concern me with this third trade that I have in that it might be a breakout as well. What do we have start now? Goodness, we don't have anything start now. All we have is the one pair because everything broke out. And this one gonna break out too? Probably. Everything's going down all of a sudden. Let's go to 5 minute. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what it looks like. Everything's gonna break out. So since we know things are breaking out right now, we might want to just go ahead and put a trade in for the breakout. It would be a shorter trade. And usually the way you want to play breakout is wait for the new candle, and and then wait for it because the next candle should be red as well. So okay, this one's consolidating a lot. If it consolidate all the way up to green, then I think it would be good to go ahead and trade on it at 10 minutes. I don't know if I want to hit. uh, yeah, it was close. It was close, but that's fine. Let's see if we can. If it will go back up there, I doubt it will go back up there by in the next 2 minutes though. Um, yeah, this might not be the best time to trade though. Um, this putting this trade in is it's not as risky because you've seen all the other markets; they're doing the same thing. Um, so and because there was a big candle, this candle here really kind of determines the candle that we're on is determines what the next candle would be. Yeah, as far as the day goes, I mean, it's one of those things. You know, um, we've had 3 losses in a row so far, or I'm sorry, 2 losses in a row. This will be the third. I think the day is going to continue. Maybe if I mean, it just depends. I don't think we're going to win this next trade because yeah, it looks like everything's breaking out today. Um, but we could trade the breakout. We could trade that trend. Um, and and I could survive for later on today. But this is this is a good as far as example of the money management though. You want to um, be strict with your money management because again, this is more of a career type of mentality. So this one's going to end with a hammer. It's kind of like a hammer up. So that means it should give a little bit more push up. If we can get a little bit more push up, um, yeah, 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 get a little more. Okay, I'm putting it in right there. There we go. You're gonna push up more. That's all right. That's all right. We still got a good one because the next candle should be red, and the next one should be red after that. Let's just I mean, it looks like that's what's been going on all day today. Let's see if we can find any other opportunities right now. I don't know if we saw this one. Did we see this one? Because this one is a good support. Oh, this is 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So this is a breakout, obviously. And you see every candle was red. Every single one was red. So, I mean, that's a breakout. Let's go to hours so you can see the breakouts a little bit better. Yeah, breakout. Mm-hmm. I might want to catch the news and see what's going on. Breakout. And let's look at the 5 minute candles. Green. I mean, all of them red. Every single one. It's GPP JPY. Oh, that's one we're on right now. Okay. AUDCAD. All right. No breakout on this one. Um, no breakout on this one. And that's floor, but there's no floor either. Like it's too recent. It's to put a floor in right now. You need 5 candles, and this one is 4 candles. So I don't want to reopen. Oh, this 5 minutes. Let's see what the hour's looking like. Yeah, I mean it's not breaking out though, at least. So maybe later on we might have action with this one if we can survive. Same here. No floor on this one. Dang. It broke out on the roof. The roof broke out on this one. Yeah, the floor broke out on this one. It's like at 5 minutes. All red candles. Every single one of them. This was a breakout as well. Yeah, it broke out. And this one though, it's not as consistent with the red candles, but the last one was green. The next one probably be red also. Or the next three will probably, or like it should end. I think it would end below that point in the next 3 or 4 candles. So, if it follows what it's doing there, GPPAUD. Yeah, this one broke out. It looks like it's starting to go back up now, though. hmm Okay, well, I mean that's good enough. I do, yeah. I'm more, I'm looking for that for breakouts, but I'm also looking to see if there's any opportunities as far as um any reversals. Well, it's a breakout, and this one was all red candles when you saw it on the 5 minute just a little while ago. Uh, yeah, I mean, I really don't see, there's no floor. Is there a roof? I mean, kind of. I mean, I do kind of see a roof. Yeah, I do see a roof. Let me draw a line on this one. The roof would start here. Oh no, no, it would end here. No, yeah, it would start here and end here. So no, I mean it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. So no roof on this one. Euro CAD and yeah. Euro JPY. Mm. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I don't see a floor either here. So it's not too much consistency on these trades. Not too much consistency on these trades. Well, this one, two, three, four, five, six. This one, you could put a line on this one. I do see a floor from here to here. That does look like a floor. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, there's 6 candles there. But it's a breakout as well. It looks like it's a breakout. So, I mean, let's go to 5 minutes. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do anything on this. It look like it just broke out, which means you don't really know what's gonna happen. It has some green candles in there. It might keep on going down, but we don't know for a fact. All right, let's check in. It looks like one of our other trades closed, and we lost on that one by 93 points. So let's go back. That was GPP JPY. If you recall, we put 2 trades on that one going opposite directions, because the one that I ended up losing was the one that it was supposed to be within the channel, but we haven't seen anything within the channel recently. So I ended up losing that one, and my prediction was it was going to keep on going down after some time. I did a 10-minute trade on this one, and we are at 1 minute and 20 something seconds, and it's still kind of lingering around the area that I said, which I really don't like, because I like decisive wins. I don't want, I don't like risky. I don't like risky wins. Like, the trades that are risky trades. The trades that I try to put in are trades that should win decisively. But obviously, you can't predict the market. And this was a breakout, but now it looks like it's pumping up. So let's go to TradingView real quick. It's 44 seconds. I just want to make sure that, keep this platform, honest. I just want to look at the price on TradingView to make sure it's the same. GPP, JPY. Okay, 188.824. What is it here? 188.81. So it's pretty accurate. So it looks like we're going to lose this one as well. Yeah, well, okay. First losing day. 188.82, 188.826, 188.814. 188.81, yeah. So it didn't cheat us. That is just the way the cookie crumbles on that one, We lost $300 for the day. Four losses in a row, straight out. So today was not a good day for the for the normal trading. Everything broke out, and again, trading breakout is more risky. Is a more risky type of trading, at least for me, than trading reversals. Reversals is more of a safe way, but because something's going on in the market, and almost all the pairs were dumping. We just caught it at a bad time, but because you have proper money management skills, you know, okay, you haven't lost all your money. And this one here, you know, like if this was an actual account with the 3% that we're playing with, that $700 would be would only be would be it's a $300 loss. So that $300 loss would actually be would be $150 loss if we're playing the right way. So starting with $1,000, I would have $850 for the day. And I would have ended with $850 for the day if playing the correct way. But because I'm sorry, I'm tripling everything because this was 9%. I was playing with 9% of 1,000, wasn't I? Or was I playing with? Let's see, what was I playing with? Yeah, if I recall, yeah, we're playing with 15%, weren't we? We're playing with $150. Yeah, so that's 369. Because we typically play with 3%. We started with $150, which is 15%. I'm not supposed to be playing with 5 times. So today I played with 5 times? I think I did. I was playing with 5 times. That wasn't. That was an error. I wasn't supposed to play with 5 times. Yeah, that's right. Because 3% of 1,000 is 30. So three. So if I supposed to be playing 3 times 3%, which is 9%. I played with 5 times 3%, which is 15%. So yeah, I mean, I ended up messing up there. I mean, it was supposed to be $90. I was playing with today. So $90, and then the $45, and then 20, and then 20. You know, so $90 would be the first trade, $45 would be the next trade if I lost, which I did. The next trade would be 22.50, and the next 2 trades would be 22.50. So I was playing with more than I was supposed to today. So this $1,000 was really supposed to be, let's see, 1,000 minus $90 would be $910. I'm sorry, yeah, $910. Then minus another $90 would be 820. So really, it's supposed to be like 820 I have left. That's fine though. Bad day. We'll bounce back tomorrow. All right. I appreciate you joining, and we will see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be playing with 700, and um, I will be doing proper money management. So, well, not proper, not 100% proper, but still with the same 9% starting of my bankroll instead of the 15% I played with today. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, hey, I'm back on the same day. Um, since I have additional time, I'm not working today. I have a little bit more time today to try again. Really, I did see some decent setups. I've already set the lines and everything, so I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna try it again. Um, Pretty much incorporate uh, 2 days into one. Really, you know, I don't see the harm too much in that since I'm still going by the same thing that I'm supposed to. The same plan, except it's just a different time. I mean, I do see some setups. It's not. I mean, they're not like awesome or anything like that, but they're setups. So let's see what happens. This here, it's like a flag. That's the pole is right here. That's the pole, and then it's been kind of, going, fluttering around in the wind, and now it's hitting a apex. This might be the candle that breaks out. If it breaks out, it would break out in most cases, it breaks out on the direction of the flagpole. The flagpole is down. So is this like an upside down flag? So if we can get it to touch the line at the top, then we would put it down, or we would trade down for, I would say, 20 minutes would be a good trade for it, because I do think that it would break out in the down position. All right, so let's see what happens on that one. We're watching it. Let's see what Euro AUD is doing. It's not doing anything for us right now. I think the USD JPY is the closest one, if I remember. This one's not doing anything for us now. Okay, this one is getting, it's getting close to the top there. So we'll watch it. GBP USD. Nothing yet. Still down. Okay, and this one here is going up. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we had two opportunities. I believe it was the USD JPY and what else? So USD JPY, which looks like it's going down right now. And I think was it Euro? Euro GBP. GBP USD. Yeah, it was this one, GBP USD. So, it's not, close yet. So we'll just watch it. I'm playing with 9%, like I'm supposed to be playing with. I played with 15% earlier, messed up. So I'm playing with 9% and see what happens. I'm probably going to break even more than, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I might get a little bit more than, if I end up winning, which my plan is to win, obviously. So GBP USD and then the JPY one are the two that we're watching. GBP USD and GBP and USD JPY. All right. So yeah, I don't know exactly which one we're gonna have action with first, but I'm gonna just keep flipping back and forth between the two of them. Update this to 20 minutes. Yeah, so this platform, it's been popularized for short trades, but short trades are not safe trades. They're just not in any shape or form. It's a short trade, a safer trade. Let's put it that way. It's not a safer trade than a longer trade with trading longer trends. So you're not going to see too many videos of this kind of trading out there, where there's someone actually trading it the way that you would kind of trade in the actual day trading market. And you have to give time. If you're trying to do this on a consistent basis, you have to give it time you have to give time for your prediction to come true. You can't, a minute trade, a minute candle, anything can happen in that minute. You try to do a minute trade, that's just gambling, really. In my opinion, it is. You want to, gambling is for other types of things. You can go to the casino if you want to get to gamble. This here is it is a proven way. It's been around. Day trading has been around forever. People make massive income doing this kind of trading. Um, so I'm trying to get to that point where I'm good at this and I can do it consistently until I can't do it anymore. You know, um, and it's a way that you can work from home or work from anywhere in the world, and this is pretty nice to get into. And but again, you have to see it as an actual career and not gambling. You know, you can't be trying to do these 1 minute trades, 2 minute trades, even 5 minute trades are too risky. You want to do trades that, look at good setups and trade longer, 15, 20 minute trades. So let's see what's going on. This is GBP USD still looking. Let's see what the other one's doing. What was the JPY one? I think USD JPY. Okay, kind of the same type of scenario. Neither one of them are really around the line too much. I think the other one is closer to the line. Both of these are USD markets. Oh, and a new hour just started. So what that means for this one is that it's even closer to breaking out. For the JPY one, yeah, like it's even closer. So pretty much what happens here, I think it's going to go down, as I say. I think it's going to break out down. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the 5 minute candles and see how we're looking. So you see it's still kind of, it's not close by that line. I'm gonna modify these lines, make them a little bit more precise now that we're in the lower time frames. All right, so that one's precise enough, and that one's really, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think it really needs to be more precise than that. I mean, it's right there on the lines. So this one probably will break out first, or this one will probably react first. And when it does react, we should be ready for it. And my hope is it goes back up and hits that support, because you always want to trade. Always want to try to trade with the trend. You're more accurate when you trade with the trend. Right now, the trend is down. Because we think that it's going to break out to the down position. So because of that, we're hoping that it would hit up here, up here somewhere, sometime soon. These are 5 minute candles, so they go by quicker. So we're going to be getting candles, next candle going to be here, next candle going to be there, so like within 10 minutes, we should see something that this isn't the thing's going to do. But it has to break out, like one way or the other, because the floor and the roof it's caving in on it's closing in. So it has to go one way or the other. Let's see. My wife might come in here a little bit and interrupt us, just because I don't think she knows that I'm recording. So just to let you know, just to warn you. Where's the other one at? USD JPY. Where's the other USD there? Just one. Okay. Well, this one is creeping up. Let's see how the lines look on this one. These are pretty legit resistance. Pretty legit roof right there. So, you know, last week, or not last week, a couple hours ago, about 3 hours ago or so, when I was on here, yeah, there was a breakout, and it was pretty crazy. Yeah, this one might hit for, yeah, looks like this was going to hit first. So yeah, that was a pretty crazy breakout, and it pretty much messed the day up. So my hope is that I can play again now. Now that since I do have an additional time today, and we can get this thing going on. Give me a second. All right, just want to let you know, guys. Yeah, I went ahead and put the trade in. My wife is here, so interrupting me. But I put the trade in, and because it hit that line, so that's a good trade. I like it. I'm gonna go down as if I lost, and if I can get a better entry, then then I'll go ahead and put it in again, because I'm pretty confident on that one. Um, so we'll see what happens. It was a 20-minute trade because as you can see, it every time it hits, it goes down and stays down for a while. So we'll see. I don't know if this one will continue going up, but if it does go up, it's not going to go up too much more before it bounces back down. I mean, I wish I could have hit it earlier while you guys were watching. Okay, well, let's see if if it goes. Let's see what the other one's looking like. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, okay. 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 Give me a little more cushion. Yeah, I'll put it in again right there. Okay, good. All right, nice. I like that. All right, so that's GPB. So let me go ahead and cut this down in half again. So you always have to play like you've lost the last one. Now that was GPP USD, so we're going to USD JPY now. Okay, so yeah, don't know. So like if it hits the bottom line, that I'm skeptical. Well, yeah, I mean I could put in if it's that bottom line, because it's not really. I don't know. No, I wouldn't trust it, because again, look at it. It's coning, and I think it's going to break out to the bottom. So if it hits that bottom line, it could very well just continue and break out. I could be watching that and see if that's what happens. But my hope was that it was going to hit this top line and then come back down, because I know that it's not going to hit that top line again for at least 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Um, so yeah, and I can focus on this one now because the other one's already in. I can focus on this pair now, or other pairs. But I didn't see anything going on with the other pairs anytime soon. So I'm not gonna really worry about it right now with the other pairs. But yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. It's looking like we will have something here soon. You know, I have two more secondary bets that I can place. So my hope is I'll be able to place that uh, within the time that the other ones are going on. I mean, either way works for me. If I win that other one, the first primary, if I win that one, then I can do a primary for this one. Okay, so it looks like this one's going back up now. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah, let me see what's going on. Just make sure nothing else is going on anywhere else. You don't know nothing. Still far away. Well, let me put this back in an hour time frame. Yeah, nothing there. This is the one that we're looking at. Nothing yet here. Nada there. And now the GBP USD is in the 68%. I wonder when I traded. What was it? Goodness, look at that, man. 69 and 67. Psst. Ew. I mean, that's one thing that I have to remember to be looking at, I don't want to be trading. I shouldn't really be looking at these other ones because they're so low. Yeah, I mean, this one here. Let's see, what do I have it on? 69 and 67. Well, at least the primary was 69, which is still not good. I mean, 70s would be better, but it's only a percentage difference, so it's only one percentage difference. So I'm not gonna trip too much on it. Just have to make sure I watch it next time. If you look at it, it looks like it is remaining under, at least for now. I mean, it did hit the line, and went a little bit over the line. We got a good position, and now it's settling under the line. So hopefully that continues. That trend continues. All right. So let's see what the other ones are doing. We know the other ones are not doing anything. So the AUD JPY. No, that's not it. I'm sorry. It was the JPY USD JPY. There we go. Getting close, 5%. Let's put this on 5 minutes. Let's see what we got. Okay, going back up. I like that. Go back up there, please. And if it does, I definitely am going to do 20 minutes rate on this one. If I can get it to just get close. I mean, if you look in the history, okay, so this one here is supposed to be like right there. And then this one here, actually supposed to be lower. I'm gonna fix these candles real quick. It's supposed to be like right there. What's going on? Did it just move on me? No, okay. Yeah, there, and it's better. So I just need to get close, and it's getting close. It sure is getting close. Okay. Let me just get a little bit more pump, just a little bit more. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. So, all right. So that's a good one. And I'm going to bank. If I can get it to go a little bit higher up, I'll go ahead and hit it again. If I can get like a pretty good pump up across, maybe right at that line, I'll go ahead and hit it again for my 4th secondary, and that'll be done. I wouldn't be able to trade anymore after that, but that's fine because these are only 2 right now that are giving us any action. So, and I mean, they're pretty strong indicators on both of them. So we'll see what happens. My hope is that it breaks out. It breaks out to the bottom, obviously, not to the top, based off of the flag position. All right, yeah. So it look like, yeah. I mean, we're not gonna have another opportunity to place another trade on this one. It doesn't look like it's gonna pump up higher than that, which is fine. I mean, again, these are like extra trades. These secondary trades are just extra money. It's it's not they don't really count if you know if your primary wins, and these extra wins don't count because you're looking for four primary wins in a row. Uh, okay, well, pumped up there. Let's see what it keeps on doing. There's a lot of fluctuation right now. It was a little bit too fast for my blood the way it pumped up like that. I like that. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, yeah, we'll see. Let's see how we're doing on the first initial one. Okay, so our primary trade is winning right now by 60 points, which is good. That's pretty safe. Pretty safe. I try to. I want to. My goal is to win by 50 points or more um, every time. That's my goal. This one's 73 points good. So we don't have to look at those because we know that those are good so far. So let's just continue looking at this one. And we really don't need to look at it. Looking doesn't really help anything. You should be really just scrolling. Like if you have a time to trade, but a time to place another one, but it doesn't look like, like it hit up there and it should be going back down now. Like based off of what it did before, everything, all the history, it should be going back down, not back up. So, but you never know. It might go back up there. It might pop back up there. If it does, then it'll be another time to place another trade. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That was a pretty big pump. Okay, let's see what happens. These are secondary trades, and which means that if I lose them, they don't count either. Obviously, I'm gonna lose the $30 on it, but right now it's pumping up. It is pumping up. My thought on it was that it would, because in most cases, when it breaks out in the direction of the flagpole. The flagpole is here. That's the flagpole right there, and then start waving. Um, so we will see what happens. We will see what happens. So you saw it pumped up pretty high, but then it came right back down. So, um, so yeah, um, we're still okay. We're still okay. All right, so that's what's going on there. Let's see if we scroll through the other ones and see what's going on. How many much more minutes do we have left on this one? We have 7 minutes left. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. CADC. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, only the favorites. We'll just look at this again and make sure. I do see some support here, though. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm on the 5 minute. Yeah, okay. There's nothing going on there. All right. USD JPY. Keep an eye on that one. AUD JPY. Nothing going on there yet. Euro AUD. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nothing going on here yet. I was just making sure that the support, there was no support down here that I could draw a line, which is not. I mean, I looked at this already, so. GPP, ooh, I didn't mean to do that. The GPB USD just fluctuated. What's going on here? Oh, that's the one that we are already, the trade that we already put in. Okay. And Euro CAD. I know it's 68%. I see it. Nothing going on anyway. And Euro GBP. Okay, nothing. So that's the last one, right? Okay. And I wonder because I didn't even I need so 87%. I was just making sure that those other trades, those last two secondary trades I put in, were were good percentages, and they were, so it's all right. Let's see what we're doing here. 21% or 21 points winning by. We're winning all of them right now. This one's probably 25 points, 32 points. This one is 19 points. So I'm gonna look at that one just to see what's going on with it. It's less than 5 minutes left on one. GBP USD. Let's go to 5 minute charts. Yeah, it's been 15 minutes and it is still kind of playing with this line. Um, it's still under it. I mean, but still, I mean, I was thinking that it would, I don't like it being that close when it's, when it's 5 minutes left. Um, but, I mean, I still think it's a safe trade. If you notice, where we put it in right here, up on this candle, um, it it went down, it pumped down, and it pumped down again. So like 10 minutes later, it was down here. It was this candle right here. 10 minutes later, so then the next 5 minutes it pumped up here, and then it's up here again. So maybe it's just one of those things where um, it didn't really drop too much, before it pumped right back up. Um, and let's see, like if I'm looking at a trend for the 5 minute trend candles, all right, I mean, from here to here, but again, that's a flimsy trend. You can't really bank on something like that. The hour trend is a lot more sturdier. Yeah, I mean, if we could have traded again, we probably could have gotten in right there, but it's fine, because we already have our 4 trades in. Those secondary trades are more for just to like kill time while you're waiting for your primary to come through. And obviously to earn more money on better opportunities, that you see. Um, so this one does look good for us. It looks like it is. Well, I mean, I can't say for a fact. There's 2 minutes left. Anything could happen in 2 minutes, but so far so good. So far so good. It is respecting that roof. It is respecting that roof. Just based off of previous experience, this will be a win for me because of just how things are. Unless some type of crazy news just comes in and sends this thing, to the moon. But it looks like it will come in. It's respecting that roof. Okay, we might have another. We're gonna keep this one open because we probably will have another opportunity on this one once our primary comes in. Once the primary comes in, you can trade another primary immediately. You don't have to wait for your secondaries to come in before you trade another primary. If you see a good opportunity, you can go ahead and trade it. So that's what I plan on doing. If once this minute and 16 seconds passes, I'm going to hopefully I can trade this same one. But that's just an update on what that's doing. Let's go to USD JPY and see what's going on here. Okay, so this one did pump up again. You can't necessarily call it a breakout yet. It's only a breakout whenever the next candle closes outside of the cone, outside of the level. right now this level is the roof, or the resistance is the level that we're talking about. So if this candle closes out and then the next candle closes out, then it's a weak sign that there's a support. I mean that it's a breakout. It's a weak sign because these are 5-minute candles. So it kind of the rule is for the next 5 minutes. Then like after the next candle closes out of this the zone, then the rule is that the next candle will also close out outside of the zone. Okay, so you see our money just added. It just added to our money. So we won that one, which means that we can put in another trade right now. It says 16 seconds left, and it's closing outside. As far as with this particular candle, we still have 7 minutes, 11 minutes left on this one. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's see. I just want to finish this candle out and see what happens. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on this one. Let's go back to the other USD one. USD, is it down here? GPB, yeah. Goodness gracious, 48%. Yeah. Now, obviously, we put our trades in earlier, so we're not going to get the 48%. But that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And this will be a great time to put it in again. A great time. Because look at that. I'm not going to put it in, though, because 48% is stupid. But it's right on the line, positioned perfectly just to go back down. Anyway, so let's just watch it to make sure that, we get this one. Looks like we're going to get it. Okay. All right, so that's good. All right, now, we have to wait for this one to get back up and percentage-wise, so we can't even watch that one anymore. We keep it favored, but, and look at that. The thing pumped. It just dropped from the time that we saw it last, which is, was good for us. Let's see if it stays there. Now, I could, if I have faith in this one, I could put my primary, whenever I can get back up here on the next candle, I could put my primary trade in right here. Do I want to? Is the question. Because I have 2 trades in already here. So because I already have 2 trades in, I try not to do more than 2 trades. But see, these trades are now secondary trades, So it's not really a trade, It's not really a primary trade. So I could put in a secondary trade. A primary trade on the next candle if if I like what I see. Like these ones did pump up for a while, but it's not a breakout because this candle here came right back down into the zone. So you can't say it's a breakout. It's only a breakout if this candle here closes outside of the zone. Like, if it closes out here, out, but it doesn't look like it's going to. There's 2 minutes left on it, and it's pretty much following and going back down. So, so this is all good. This is good. I think I will. I think I will. The next candle, if it hits this line, I'm gonna go ahead and put a trade in for a primary trade in to go down, because I do like it. I do think that the trend will still, once it hits that cone, once it gets in this area, any time from now till here, to pretty much the peak of the cone. Anywhere from now to then, it's going to go down. I think it's going to go down because of the flagpole. The flagpole is a downward flagpole. Let's see if we can see it from here. So yeah. So at the very, very beginning, there was a big pump, and then it went down here, and then it's pretty much been gradually going down. You can see this downtrend here. You can see it better on the hour um, candles, but it was a pretty, on the hour candles, a pretty long bar. So that's just a confirmation. It's like a confirmation that, well, not really a confirmation. It's more of whenever the cone closes in on itself, it has to break one way or the other. It just has to. So it's up to the buyers and sellers which way they want to make it break. And because this is all, it's all mass. It's like a mass psychological game. Everyone that's on here, most of the people on here, well, I'm not gonna say most of the people, most of the money on here, let's put it that way, knows what they're doing when it comes to trading. So because the I guess rule is that if it's an upside down flagpole, that means it's going to break down. You want to be ready for that versus a upside down, like a regular flagpole position. So this next candle's coming. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for it to get it back up to the line there, and then put another 20-minute in. Because again, I am confident that it's gonna break. So patiently waiting. I'm hoping that it will pump up. It might not. It might not. It might just continue to go down, and that's fine. If it does, we just, we can't get in. But, the entry point is very important when it comes to binary options. Come on now. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. I just need. Don't do it yet. Come on. I don't know why in the world I haven't changed this yet. That's crazy. See, those little mistakes like that, you got to get in the habit of, being on top of your game at all times. Come on now. Go up. Give me the green. Give me some green. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. Because the next 20 or the next 20 minutes would get us 5, 10. 5, 10. Yeah, I mean, it'll put us right at the apex, I think, the next 20. Okay, I like that push. That was the best push that we've seen so far. We'll go ahead and do 20 minutes there. And I can do another secondary now. I think I'm going to. If I can get a push further. I mean, it's kind of safe. Okay, well, one of ours came in, right? Yeah, I only see one now. Yeah, okay, so one of ours came in. So, yeah, it's safe to say that other one's going to come in as well. And, yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we got it at a good point. We got it right at the line, pretty much, right? I mean, it was not right at the line, but it was close enough, right? I mean, it was that's good money. That's good money. I like that. So we'll see what happens next 20 minutes. We'll come back. I don't see us getting in again here. Yeah, I don't see us getting in again. Yeah. I mean, it's pushing down. So that's fine. And that's our primary, and that is what we're predicting on it to push down, and to stay down pretty much. Like, so if it hits this line, I am not trading, because it might push right past that line and keep on going. Because again, I am predicting it's going to break out. And it should be because it's getting too close to this apex over here. So I would never trade against what my prediction is. My prediction is it's going to break out to the bottom position. And I got a great price in at the resistance, at the top. It can do nothing but go down now, really. I mean, unless I I just predicted it wrong, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see what happens. I mean, surprise, more surprising things than if I end up losing that one. I wouldn't say that that's the most surprising thing that's ever happened to me in this trading game. So, all right. So let's go to the other one to see. It was with it was another USD. I know it was down here in the dumps. Is it still down here in the dumps? It sure is. 47%. All right. Do we have action on anything else? AUDJPY. Why is I even go? I don't know why I went there. I don't have that favorited. Do I? I sure do have a favorited. Where's the line? Oh, the line's down there. Okay, so no action on that. Let me go to the hour so we can see this thing better. Okay. Euro AUD. No, nothing yet. Euro CAD. Nada. Make sure I'm telling you right. Yep, nada. Okay. GBP USD. Ooh, what? What is this? Oh, 47%. This is the one we just. This is the one that we. Is it? What? What's going on here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's a nice position, but it's 47%, so I can't do anything here. Sucks. And Euro GPB. Nada. All right. We're going to go back to USD JPY. We're winning by 31 points. Good. Like it. I wish there was a way that you could just tap here and it would take you to the to that, versus having to, do a little bit extra work. I mean, I could look at it here. It's how many minutes we have? We're 13 minutes left. I wish we had something else that we could do at this time because I have 3 opportunities. I have 3 trades that I can put in right now if I could find good trades. But I'm not putting in no 47% payout. That's highway robbery. All right, but we can just look at it just to see because I'm interested in what's going to happen here. 5 minutes, or this is our candles. Let's see, 5-minute candles. Like which way it's going to break out, like once it gets close. I am pretty curious on what will happen. If it goes back up to that support, though, yeah, I'm going to have to put in another one. I'm going to have to put in another one. Another down if it goes back up to that support. And it looks like that was a pretty big push right there. I don't think I'm going to see that again. And I might shorten that down to 15 because we're getting close to the apex here. Oh, okay. Do you? Do you? Okay, I like that. Well, we got two in now on this one. Okay. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We have 13 minutes on one and 14 minutes on the other. One is a primary, one is a secondary. And yeah, I mean, again, it has to break out some kind of way, and I just don't think it's going to break out to the upwards based on what everyone else is thinking is going to happen. You know, everyone else. When I say everyone else, I'm talking about all the other traders out there, all the other career traders out there. You know, I'm sure that they're looking at this thing similar to the way I'm looking at it, and they are all going to be betting on it going down as well. Uh, we have some time on this one, so I mean, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Um, I can't put any more trades in here, you know. But per my rule, I want to stick to my rule. Only two trades per pair. So by that rule, I can't put any more in this one. Um, and has the other one come back up yet, or is it still in the dumps? Dang, I want to see what work. Okay, yeah, that one's still in the dumps. GPPU. Oh yeah, I mean it's a little bit higher, but it's terrible. 51%. That one's terrible also. So it looks like a lot of them are starting to be bad. I mean, we only have three that we can play right now that are in the that are not in the that are 70 and higher. Okay, all right. So, and this thing's so close to this support that I might be good trading it for the breakout. No, I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do that. It's too risky. I want to keep high percentage trades. What I know about and what I know works are these reversals, these high percentage trades. So I'm just gonna keep doing that and not worry about it. So 10 minutes left on one, 11 minutes left on the other. I think that yeah, let's just keep scrolling and see if we can find something else. Nothing here. Way, way far away. Yeah, nothing here either. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, those are really the only ones that we have right now to play with. So yeah, we just have to keep looking at this one and see what happens. Now, you know, it's if I end up winning the primary, then I would go up again to the next. And I mean, I could put a trade. No, I don't want to put a trade in because yeah, I mean, I can only put secondary trades in anyway, and I don't want to put in too many trades because it's just it increases your risk, and you're putting all your eggs in one basket at that point. So we'll just let it play out. But if the primary comes through for me, um, and I can get up, and it's still up here like that, you best believe I'm gonna put in another trade. Uh, you know, if, but 8 minutes left. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for the time being and come back, um, because we still have 8 minutes left, and there's really nothing else going on. There's no other action anywhere, so I don't want to just be boring you. So I'll come back to it. Okay. All right. I'll see you here soon. Hey, just so y'all can see what's going on here. Yeah, a long, huge, long candle. Let me make sure I'm okay. Yeah, huge, long candle going down just happened. Um, yeah, it just happened. I hadn't paused the camera for 2 minutes before this candle broke out. Um, so we'll see what happens. It's consolidating now. But that was a lot. That was a huge candle. Just you know, tumbling, tumbling, tumbling. Um, we have 4 minutes and 37 seconds left. Uh, so yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't think that I'm still going to be in this zone within the next 4 minutes. I don't know, but I don't think it's going to still be in this. Because the zone's so small now. Like the next candle after this 2 minute candle gets out of here, the next candle is going to be here, and it has to do something. It has to do something at that point. It's going to go up or down. So, and I think it's going to go down. Um, and so it depends. I mean, if I can catch another trade on this one, I will. If within my next candle closes in 350, that's a primary candle. If that primary candle closes in 350, then my next amount will be double the primary. So it would be $126. And I definitely would put it on the top. If I can get it up here on this line, if I can get it right there on that line or higher, you for sure know that I'm gonna do that. But I might not have the opportunity because it might already be starting to go down and breaking out to the down position. I don't know for sure, but yeah, it might be looking like how it's going. 40 seconds left on this one. Yeah, the next candle. Yeah, again, it just has to line up properly. I want to be as safe as possible, which means I'm only trading at the line or above the line, at the resistance line or above the resistance line for a downward push. And the next trade that I do like that would probably be a 15-minute one as well, a 10-minute or a 15-minute one, because breakouts are unpredictable as far as how they go up and down. But as long as you have a good entry point above the resistance, you're safer. You're safer. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's kind of safe to say we have 2 minutes left, and as far as like our points that we're winning by, this one's 91 points. Our primary is 91 points. Our secondary is 84 points. So it's like we're winning by a lot. So I'm not kind of even worried about us winning those anymore. I'm more so now focused on the next trade. So I'm getting ready for the next trade. And that's a good thing. The beauty of doing these longer trades is that you typically you typically predict right or you predict wrong. There's no chance. It's as far as being lucky. There's no being lucky in it. It's you're not losing by a hair. So you have time to think about what your next move is going to be. You can set your amounts. You can make sure that your percentages are correct for the pair. You can just look at everything and make sure that you and then just be ready for the next opportunity that might present itself. So yeah, But it looks like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It's still, if I can get that, that resistance line again, that upward, that top resistance line, even on the next candle, if I can get it on that next candle, and I know they're closing in, so the resistance line is almost like the support line as far as the entry, right? Um, and since I'm doing 15-minute candles, it should be above it. So really, I think all I'm really looking for is for this candle to turn green. If I can get this candle to turn green, then I'm good. So I just won that second primary. So that's two. I have two more trades. The next two trades will be significantly higher than the initial two, or the first two. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna look for a green candle. If I can get a green candle, then I'll go ahead and place the next trade, because it is, again, this, and and I'll do a 20-minute trade, to give me some time, right? Now, I mean, I am trading based on the breakout now. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'll be trading. I'm trading based on the way that I think is going to break out, which is to the bottom. So I just need a green candle, because the next four candles, once I place this, the next four candles should be lower than this one. Should be lower than this, or than the point that I put it in. If I can get that point, I might not be able to get that point, but we'll see. Because as you can see, it's not really, it's not want to go back up, and yeah, and you can't be mad if I'm not going to be able to get it before it just starts going down, down, down. You can't really be mad at it, because you did, I mean, I have just completed two primaries, winning primaries. So, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to do it. 20 minutes. I like that. Okay. Good. And I could do it. I could do, okay. And it looks like we have action to put in another trade. Put another trade for 20 minutes. All right. So we're good there. Those are in. We'll see what happens. I mean, again, I do like them. I like both of those trades, because it has to break out soon. It has to break out soon. So I like both of those positions. USD JPY. Let's see what the other USD, if it's bumped up. I think it did. GBP USD. Okay, so this one bumped back up to 84%. And if you look at the 5-minute candles, so it looks like this is a breakout, because the first candle, which is here, that candle broke outside the support. The next candle is a hammer. I mean, it's a skinny hammer, but it is a hammer, which means that it should be continuously going up. So the next trade would be hold on, because I put one trade in it, and then this one is half. Then I put my second trade in, which was half, and then this is supposed to be half. So I'm supposed to divide this by 2. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. So I mean, so pretty much everything is saying that it's going to go up. But and this is a breakout. I don't like breakouts though. I like to play when the breakout comes back down and hits the line again, because more than likely it'll go back up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna really play. I'm not gonna play the actual breakout right now. I'll be back, guys. When it gets closer, when our our trade gets closer. Hey guys, I know. I mean, it's not too much time has passed by already, but you know, just to look at this again, you see how it has broken out of the support now. It's broken out right here, and then this next candle is going to determine if it's an actual breakout, if it's an actual registered breakout. Um, and it looks like it's going. It is. It's a registered breakout. It looks like my prediction was correct on it, and and it's going to this one. If this finishes outside of this support, then this is a breakout. And like the candle you see, it's a fat candle going down. Like that's the signature breakout candle. So if that's the case, then I'm pretty much good, because when it breaks out, it doesn't hit anywhere near the support line for quite a while. Um, so so yeah, I think I'm good on this one. Um, so which means that then all I have is one more trade left. So I mean I know I'm counting my eggs before they hatch, but this is again it's a signature sign that um, that is breaking out to the bottom. There's no other place for the price to go right now. It has to go up or down because of the zone has closed in on itself. So it has to do one or the other. So it looks like it's chosen what it wants to do. Um, yeah. So yeah, just want to update you on that. I'm still looking for something else, but because I have two other trades I could put in. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, this is a breakout as well. The way you play a breakout is, and as far as the way I'm gonna play it is, um, as a reversal. You wait for it to hit this line, cross this line, and where a candle finishes on the opposite side of this line, and then the next candle, depending on what that candle does, the next candle does, as far as if it's a hammer, then you would go ahead and put in a trade for again like 15 minutes, 20 minutes for it to cross and go back up, because then it's pretty much turning this resistance line, which was a resistance line, is turning into a support line at that point, or changing it from a roof to a floor, if you want to put it a little bit simpler. We're just going to keep monitoring it. Euro AUD, nothing going on there. And of course, all these are in the 48%, are way in the low percentage. So no reason to even look at those anymore. I got these both at 87%, which I'm happy with. On the real account, you just have to be happy with 70% or higher when it comes to the payouts, because you're not going to see any of these 92% like you see. You're not going to see any of those. You might see some 90s, not 91% at peak hours. Right now, I'm not at peak hours. It's 2 p.m. over here in Texas. So a lot of these markets are closing down. So you're not going to have as much volume when it comes to the candles with a lot of these markets. And so yeah. So because of that, it's more stability, because it's not so much. It's not as volatile because it's not peak hours. which means it's more stable. It's more stable. So because it's more stable, this platform, they understand that, and they say, okay, well, it's easier to, it's easier to predict because it's more stable. So we're going to lower the rates on them during those hours where a lot of these markets in these countries are closing down shop or getting ready to close down shop. So that's how so pretty much that's how that works. These rates are not going to get any better um, over the next couple hours. So we'll see. I'm hoping I can get one more trade in, one more good trade in. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get it in with any of these these other ones. It looks like the USD markets, which are still open right now, are the ones that I would be able to get it in. And it looks like I have two breakouts going on right now. I have this breakout going on, and then I have the other USD. That's 85% Euro USD, and then the USD JPY, which is 72% now. Okay, well, let's see. I might have some action here. How much time do I have left on these ones? 9 minutes. And you see how this one bounced all the way up? It bounced all the way up. It pretty much hit our best line. It did that within 5 minutes. It went all the way up there. It hit our best line. Man. Yeah, I already have two trades in here, so it wouldn't be a good thing for me to put another trade in. Even a secondary trade, it wouldn't be a good thing to put another one in until my primary comes through or my secondary comes through, and then I'll be able to put another one in, but I can't right now. But yeah, that pump there was pretty crazy, you know. Um, yeah, that was kind of crazy there. 8 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I didn't think that we were going to see a green candle that big um, for a while. I mean, it broke out for sure. Hmm. It looks like it's wanting to go up. 3 minutes left on this candle. 7 minutes total. Let's see. With this candle, this was a 20-minute candle, and this one was a 20-minute candle as well, right? Yep, both of them 20-minute trades. I'm hoping that this is a temporary type of thing because yeah, I mean, obviously we don't want, I mean, if this was a 15-minute thing, we'll be cutting it close, I think. So I'm hoping that the extra 5 minutes will allow it to go back down. And we're still kind of decent, but this market there's still a lot of volume in this market. Sellers and buyers are still battling each other, so we just have to wait to see what happens. I'm gonna go to the other one just to see what's going on there. The other USD market. GBP USD, it's down to 67% now. Okay. This one did go down. It went down to here. It didn't hit that line, so I wouldn't have traded anyway. Yeah. Okay. USD JPY is down to 72% now. We got in at 87%. So let's see what's happening here. We have 4 minutes left, under 5 minutes. And, you know, it's kind of trying to treat what's these things? Our point entries, you know, as support or as resistance right now. It kind of looks like it a little bit. But, you know, this candle is going to close as a green candle also. So my hope is the next candle is a red candle, because this green candle is closing now, which is kind of right on our support. So based on what this candle does here, you know, if it's still going up, creeping up little by little, then our primary is gone. And just so you know, if our primary goes, then that means whatever profit I would have garnered from the first two, because the first two, one is 90, or my first one was half of this 126. So I won that one, then I won another one, which was half of the 126. So you double that, or so that those two are equivalent to this 126. This 126, right? So what that means is, if I lose this primary, then I've pretty much effectively broken even, you know. So that's my my what's the word, my justification. That's my justification to then start over, because I've kind of started over when it comes to my profit. I haven't won any money, I haven't lost any money, besides the percentage, the you know, whatever you played with, you know, like in this case it's 87%. So besides the 13% that pocket option got from you losing, you do give that up on each trade, you know. So you're not exactly starting dead even below. You're not starting exactly dead even when it comes to even Steven when it comes to profit. Like, you are losing a little bit, you know, percentage based off of the fees that this platform takes, but it's, you know, it's safe enough to where you can be like, okay, let me start over with the initial 3%. In this case, we're doing 9%. So just want to kind of clarify that up. But I mean, we did get a nice pull down with this candle. So we just need the candle to stay red for the next minute and 45 seconds. Just stay red. Keep going. Keep either, you know, fighting. I just need the sellers to fight a little bit longer. This one is closer than I would like, but at the same time, I think we have a good opportunity for the next trade. I mean, it's broken out and it's kind of come back up. I mean, it came back up to the line, to the resistance line, or where we were, you know. So I mean, and it, you know, it really hasn't broken out yet. I mean, it's broken out, and it's kind of using this. It seems like it's using this line here now as the bounce off. So, you know, so if we can get it to go back up there, after 50 seconds, like in a minute. If it can go back up there, then we could play it. We could do one more trade. I think we're gonna win this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for my last trade. The last trade is 252, guys, which is all the profit that I've made from from when I started to now. So I'm only playing with the profit. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna do good here. 18 seconds left on it. Yeah, we're gonna do all right. Um, and I don't know if it's gonna hit that resistance line again, which is the new resistance line. It's the new roof now because of the breakout. Okay, so we hit that one, so that's good. We have the little secondary one that's gonna be coming through here within, is that 6 seconds? I guess it's 6 seconds. Okay. Well, extra money, you can't be mad with extra money. So at this point, we have made up for what we lost this morning. So this last trade here is all about profit now. But we haven't actually. Wow, look at that. Ooh, do I want to go ahead and put it in? Ooh, do I want to put it in? Yeah, I do. It went right up back up that line because I do think that this line here is a new resistance line now. So I think that was a good trade. I think that was a good trade. That's gonna be that's not the last trade. I still have secondary trades I can put in. So this is my initial trade. So that will be the first secondary trade that I can put in. And again, that's accounting that this one's going to lose. So if this one loses, that's been my first loss. The second loss will be half of the initial trade, which was the $63. So so let's see if we can find any favorites out here that are good to go. Jeez, this one here, man. I don't even think this is gonna hit this line ever. EuroCAD. Nope. Euro GBP. Okay, well, this is showing a little bit of promise. But why the 5 minutes look like that? It's supposed to be down here. This one's supposed to be, huh? What? Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, this right here, this area here. I mean, I would like to put this line up here. Um, but in the 5 minute chart, I can't see it. It won't let me zoom out anymore on your phone, which is, I think, probably the only drawback from playing on your phone is you have to expand out, like, so I would do 30 minute or maybe 15 minute. Maybe I can see it. I can see my end line here, but it won't even let me see my end line at 15 minutes. So let's drop it down to 30 minutes. So I can see it on 30 minutes. So it's really supposed to be like right here. But that kind of throws it off. It throws it off because it's not too. I mean, it hasn't hit that again since this point right here. It hasn't hit it again in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's been 6 hours. But that's where it's supposed to be, so I can't I can't be mad at it. That's where it's supposed to be. All right. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I think we still have a couple hours before we can do anything on this one, though. But let's look at it in the 5 minute. I just want to make sure that it looks better than it did before. That's better. That's better. Oh, yeah, that's better. And yeah, looking at this, and this one, it's hit a number of times. It's hit that resistance a number of times on the 5 minute one. But we still have a long way to go before it gets back up there. So as Euro GPP, wow. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much what we think should be happening. It should be going down. So we still got a lot of time left on it. We just put this one in, but so far so good. The further away from that line, the happier I am. Regardless of, I understand this is not real. This is not actual day trading. So you don't win more money the further you are away from the line. But it just reassures me that I'm actually I know what I'm doing. It gives me the experience that I know what I'm doing, because I do plan on getting to day trading. Um, I just I want to practice on this is because it's a simpler platform, and you know and I want to show that money can be made honestly, or cannot be made honestly. Like I want to show, uh, you know I want to show that to the public, that either it can be made or it cannot be made. And but I think it can be made. That's my thoughts on it. But you have to just play a little bit differently. You can't play with the minute candles. You can't play. I'm sorry, with the minute trades, 2 minute trades, all these, or even 5 minute trades. You can't really do that. If you want to be consistent, you can't do that, because again, this platform is not regulated. It follows like these live charts. None of these OTCs. I mean, you would just act like you're blind to the OTCs and go straight to the actual charts, like the ones that we've been using, the ones that don't have the OTC on it. You want to use those ones because this platform aligns closely with the actual real market when it comes to these platforms, or when it comes to these pairs. Um, they don't align perfectly, and I believe it's well. I'm not gonna say I believe. I know it's off by 10 points or so in either direction. Sometimes, so it's like a window that they have. So let's say the price is at 90 cents. This is just a simple example, okay? Let's say price is at 90 cents. Then they have from 80 cents, which is 10 from 90, and 100 cents or a dollar. From 80 cents to a dollar they can play with. And again, this is trying to just keep it simple. The figure is really simple, because the actual markets don't, they're not pennies, or they don't go off pennies like I'm talking about right now. It's more of a tenth of a penny, a hundredth of a penny, something like that. But just so that you can kind of visualize what I'm saying, you know, if the price is 90 cents, this is what TradingView has it at, 90 cents, then Pocket Option is going to have from anywhere from 80 cents to 100 cents. It might land on 90 cents, and it might mesh up exactly with TradingView, at the same exact time. But it's going to be um, it's going to be up and down, and like they can, and I think that is just my my thoughts, my opinion on it is that they can modify that window. So if you have a close call and you are within 10 pips of winning, they can, I think, my opinion, they can modify. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not okay. So I know they can modify it. Now, do they modify it? Is the question. That's the question. My opinion is that they can and they will modify it if they think that you might win. They're going to keep it within 10 pips of the actual trading price, but at the same time, they're going to it's going to you're going to end up losing because you were within that 10 pips, and they can modify it. You have to understand you are going up against this platform. You're not going up against any traders. When you're putting your money up, your money is not going against any traders. Your money is going up against the platform. And when the platform loses, or when you win, the platform loses, and vice versa. When you lose, the platform wins. So it's in every bit of their interest for most people to win, most people to lose on this thing. That's how they make money. That's how the platform makes money. Obviously, they do want people to win as well, not more than lose. They want a lot. They want people to win so that they can keep it legitimate. Like they can keep it quote unquote legitimate. So they can always keep people wondering, is this really is this a scam or is this not? People come in on it saying, well, I'm making money on it, and other people are saying, yeah, no, I mean, at the last minute, I'm always losing money. So it's like they keep the narrative, in their favor of not being a scam and being able to to continue doing business. But they're not regulated. They're on an island. Island. I can't recall the name of the island, but the island is notorious for businesses that move over there. They're extremely lenient on online businesses. On these kinds of gambling, types of businesses. They're not regulated. They allow them to operate how they want. So just keep that in mind for sure when it comes to using this platform. You don't want to use it and give 10 pips and only win by 10 pips. And you're going to win by 10 pips a lot more than you won't if you're trading 1 minute trades, 2 minute trades, because all of that is chance. It's just it's above 50% chance, that you're taking. So yeah, that's my rant on that. Let's see how we're doing on this one. 80 points, very good, very good. How many minutes we have left on this one? 7 minutes and 56 seconds. Okay, not bad. Looking good. Looking good. Let's just look at it and see. USD JPY. I mean, I would like to put another trade in, but I don't see any other opportunities. But I'll be happy with this because that means that my extra time on my day off paid off, because this is my day off, day off of work, of my day job. I wouldn't be able to put this time in if I was actually working. What's the ECHF? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to be looking at the favorites. And if you notice, like now the very first favorite now is this one at 77%. And no action on it. The next one is at 72%. So it's starting to get to the point in the day that everyone's signing off. Euro GBP. That is I mean, it's trying to creep up there, but we have 72% as well. It's not up there yet, though. I don't think it's gonna be up there within 7 minutes. USD JPY. That's the one that we are actually in right now. Okay. I mean, I don't see another opportunity. The next opportunity would be whenever it hits above our line, our entry, and I don't know. I mean, there's still a lot of volume on this one. There's a lot of volume. If you notice the candle, it's moving kind of quickly. It's moving kind of quickly. So it's volume and volatility. There's some volatility in this one. Um, so I don't know how long that's going to last, but it's definitely there. Um, so yeah. Anyway, what's the next one? USD JPY. And now that one's 72. Then we get into 67%. This one's 67%. We don't really have any action anyway. Do we have any more? That's it. Oh, Euro AUD. All right. And yeah, no action here either. So pretty much that is it. We don't have action on any of these other ones. So I'm just gonna keep it on the one that I think we're in, which is this one, and just play it out to the end. If you look, we are 101 points in the green on it, so that's excellent. That's excellent. I mean, I'm very happy about that. We're closing in of the end of the trade. We have 4 minutes left, and see, and these types of trades are good. Like, I like these longer periods because when you get to a period like this where there's only one candle left, so one candle is there to beat you, has to beat you. You need a like a crazy candle. Like, you need a candle, like in this case. The only way I would lose is in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. This candle just jumps up, which means there's news. Some kind of news comes out in the next 3 minutes that's gonna have everybody going crazy. So, and you know that. So you're pretty much, it pretty much just reassures that you know you did well today. It reassures that you're going to win it. You're going to win this trade because you're in at a very good point, and it's all the way at the bottom, and there's only 3 minutes left. So it's like I have to there's nothing that this platform can do, which brings so much joy to me. Brings so much joy to me to know that they're losing. And that's only reason is because of all the money I've lost on this platform. That's the only reason it brings joy to me, because I feel like I'm being vindicated, from the funds that I've lost on this platform. So I'm gonna open up TradingView now, since it's the last trade, and I want to see exactly uh, what the price point is on both. TradingView is there so that you can always kind of, especially like with me, since I'm publicizing all this, I can prove if if whatever this platform that I'm using, if they're actually trying to cheat me or not. So if you notice, the last two candles were pretty big green candles, and still going up 188.65. So let's see where we're at on this. We're at 100 and hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. It's completely different. USD JPY. Okay, sorry. We're in the we have to change the pair over here. USD JPY right here. So right now it's at 142.944. Right. So let's look at it here. 142.94. So it's it's within 10 pips, as I say. 142.94644, right? 45. 142.943. So it's within the 10 pips. And here you can see the candles. You can look at the candles, monitor them. 53 seconds left on this candle. How many seconds left on this one? 49 seconds left on this one. 45 seconds left for the whole thing. 142.94. Let's go into this one. 142.948. That's within 10. Now it's up to 142.955. Okay. So that means this one probably jumped as well. 142.95. Yep. So it's staying right within it. So that just so pretty much that just also just confirms, the platform cannot cheat you. I mean, it cannot cheat you past a certain limit of what it thinks. 142.943, and we're done, and that one's good. So that one came through for us, and we're done for the day. That's four wins in a row. And 4 losses in a row for this platform. Okay, so great. That's good to hear. And that's pretty amazing. If you look at all from let's see, pretty much. And earlier this morning we started at 9:44, and we had 4 losses in a row because of the breakouts. It was good trading. Like the good entries, good trading. I think the entry could have been better. I think on the first one, but I was happy with my performance for the day, of how I was performing. It was just breakouts. It was just a bad time because of something going on in the market. But we came back, and every single trade was a win. Every single one. We had primaries and secondaries, and all of them were wins. So I can't ask for anything better than that. And very happy with the day. Very happy that I was able to get back to the original amount and make a little bit more. So it was a good day. And I think most of it, if not all of it, came from this pair. Yeah, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades were on that pair. So that pair definitely did come in for us. So good day. And we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. I was able to turn this day from a losing day to a winning day. So I can't be mad. Can't be mad at all. All right, guys. Hope you guys are staying with me on this journey and learning at the same time. I think that this platform can be beat. I'm working on winning my money back right now from the thousands of dollars I've lost on this thing in the past. Once I get that money back, hopefully I feel like I'm good enough to start actual day trading. Start the actual day trading, because day trading is a lot more. You can be a lot more profitable if you have the skill. You could also, if you don't have the skill, if you don't know what you're doing, you could lose a lot. So, but from my understanding, it's a lot safer. It is a lot safer. I'm not gonna say from my understanding, it is a lot safer because you're not going up against the platform. You're going up against other traders. The platform does not have an incentive to take your money, for you to lose. The platform doesn't manipulate the line. It can't. it's even across the board because everything is regulated. So so it's just a better platform to use. It's a much better platform to use than this one. But again, I have a vendetta. I have a vendetta against this platform. It has taken a lot of my money, and I don't like the fact that there's nothing on YouTube that I've searched and I couldn't find anything that is a critical of this platform. So I want to criticize it. At the same time I'm criticizing, I want to show you how to make money on it. You know, that's my goal. Those are my two goals. I'm not out here to make any money off of YouTube. I'm not out here to sell any type of class or these where they say, you know, follow me, or they be like look at my Discord or whatever, like these I can't recall what it is. Telegram, look at my Telegram, like join my Telegram and I can give you free signals and all this crap nonsense. Nah, not like that. I'm just showing you exactly what you can do to win. That's all I'm doing here, and that's all I want to do, and that's all I'm going to do. Uh, for this channel, and I'm hoping that people watch it and they know and they see, if yeah. So that's pretty much my plan on this. The money that I want to make off of publicizing this is the money that I'm making off of trading by beating this platform, uh, and getting a little bit of the money that they're taking from everybody. So because everyone is trading with the 1 minute, 5 minutes. No, I haven't seen a video talking about trading over 5 minutes on this platform. And everyone seems to be affiliated with this platform. Not me. They couldn't pay me enough to be affiliated with them. I'm going to, because again, I'm not trying to get paid. The only way I'm trying to get paid is off of my trading skills, because I'm not trying to stay with this platform. I'm not. I'm trying to, I'm trying to just show this. Either way it goes, just keep it, have it documented, and then move on. I might be using this platform for another 3 months or so. Just again, I'm getting practice on it, learning how to do proper money management, learning how to stay disciplined, and then using the skill set that I have. And I'm always learning. I'm always still looking at other videos on legitimate traders on what their strategies are, and trying to incorporate it into my own. Anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry. But thanks for staying with me. I'll talk to you guys later tomorrow. It is the 14th on Monday.